He felt a slight relief inside. He put down his chopsticks and called out to his daughter in a gentle voice. Lily. His sudden speech made her little body tremble slightly, but she still didn't retreat. Instead, she turned to look inside the room. Then, as if encouraged, she looked back at the man. A childish voice came from her mouth. Dad. Hearing that voice, the man's eyes instantly welled up. He stood up and walked to the sofa, took out the doll he just bought, and gently shook it toward Lily. Lily was instantly attracted by the doll, but she turned to look inside the room again, then hesitantly walked toward him. At this moment, the man's heart was incredibly nervous, afraid of scaring this daughter who was finally taking steps toward him. Lily seemed to know Dad wouldn't be mean to her and Mom anymore. She walked up to him, lifted her little face and showed a happy smile. Dad doesn't smell bad anymore either. The man asked Lily, look at the doll in Dad's hand, isn't it pretty? Lily's little hands moved, as if wanting to take the doll from him, but she still couldn't muster the courage to reach out. She just stared at him with her big eyes. So he slowly crouched down and gently placed the toy in Lily's hand. Lily finally took the toy she liked. Her gaze shifted from him to the doll. Her little fingers touched the doll's soft long dress. The man shed the little one holding the toy with such joy. His heart was filled with mixed emotions, especially seeing Lily's thin little face up close, and her clothes already washed pale and obviously too small. At that moment his heart felt like it was pierced by needles. The man just quietly watched Lily play beside him. At this moment he saw nothing else in the world. Inside the bedroom, Lisa was even more nervous. She didn't know if letting this happen was right or wrong. Occasional laughter came from Lily outside. Lisa couldn't help but cry when she heard it. She just sat silently on the bed wiping her tears. Not long after, Lily seemed to get tired from playing. She glanced at her dad, who was still smiling at her, then turned and ran back into the bedroom. The man just stared blankly as the little one's figure disappeared. Looks like he needed to buy Lily some proper slippers. Always running around barefoot wasn't a good habit. The man woke up at 5 in the morning. After quickly washing up, he went out for his morning exercise. This body was in worse shape than he imagined. Just a short run left him out of breath, running then stopping for an hour. He finally completed 5 kilometers. This was the workout plan he had set for himself. As soon as he opened the door, he came face to face with Lisa coming out of the bathroom. She was startled when she saw him looking flustered. She said, I didn't know you went out. I'll make breakfast right now. The man was stunned, a bit awkward facing this situation. After exercise, the sunny energy radiating from him made her uncomfortable. Used to seeing his slovenly self, this sudden brightness made her panic. She instinctively avoided him and hurried toward the kitchen. The man said, go watch Lily, I'll cook after I shower. Lisa quickened her pace and practically fled into the bedroom. The man Luke D at the closed bedroom door and shrugged helplessly. After showering, he felt starving, and the original owner's alcohol addiction acted up, making him feel awful, his mouth constantly watering. He had to frantically drink hot water while cooking to ease it. Lily woke up too, after Lisa washed her up. She leaned against the kitchen doorframe watching the man cook, still holding the doll he gave her yesterday. The man turned around and saw the little one. He said, Lily, what do you want for breakfast today? Dad will make it for you. The 2 little braids on Lily's head swayed slightly. She tilted her head, thinking hard for a long time. Then her big eyes curved into a smile. She said, steamed egg. Lily loves steamed egg. The man said, okay, steamed egg it is. He answered dotingly, wanting to reach out and ruffle Lily's little hair, but he quietly withdrew his hand, afraid of scaring this little angel. He thought, slow and steady, no rush. Lily was clearly slow, WLY accepting him. This gave him hope, lifting his spirits. At that moment, even the addiction and hunger seemed to stay away.